ministries receive indicative figures from you that you are going to be provided with the cash limits A, B, C, D. And then when the ministries go ahead to schedule activities for execution, then there is no money that has gone with the figures that you've given them. So Parliament's concern is, are we appropriating in vain? Does it matter that once the figures have been approved by Parliament and that you communicate to the MDAs, you actually go ahead and provide the resources for execution of these activities?
We are demanding a report when actually the deadline has not reached. So to me the solution would be the debate to be deferred after that date, if it can be feasible, that we can still deliver on the BFP together with the discussion on the budget performance. It must be after that date, so that we give them the full opportunity, and we see if by the deadline they have not given us a report, then they have failed on their duty. As of now, they will give us all sorts of excuses.
These MDAs are saying, Minister of Finance gives us this limit, you try to pay, they shut you out. Why do you? And I think this is a committee which you should be honest to. And you say, if you have problems with cash, let's be open to each other. Because we represent the people. We are the ones who appropriate this money. If there are challenges, you would be open with us, PSC. Then we all work on it together. But if you hide and you say you're okay, like the Minister of Finance came on the floor of Parliament, said we have given all this money, and the Minister of Government stood up and said, no, we have not received that money. And the Speaker was even wondering now, what kind of cabinet is this? So let's be honest, and we'll help you. We are not here to harm.
As far as the reporting is concerned, we are within the timelines. We are going to report everything on the timeline. It's not our discretion. We are commanded by this law to make sure that we provide these reports in a timely manner. And the Minister of Finance, running an economic government, is one of those entities in government that actually reports religiously to Parliament on stated dates. I wouldn't want you, honorable members, and I can actually your predicament, because we are also, perhaps, this is what made you to
be elected.
No. To come in earlier than you should, to demand that us to bring a document which we don't actually have. I think you allowed yourself to be ahead of time by people putting pressure on you. That you trust me, by 15 days we have committed, we're going to bring you the report, which indicates budget releases and in form of expenditure and in form of cash in these releases. Each of the ministry, department, agency, and local government. And it will be actually surprising to see that perhaps the contrary of what you think is going on.
My question is, we still have a number of sub-counties which do not have government grant-aided secondary schools. These are very, very many. No, me, I'm not requesting for building. We, as Parliament, appropriated money to grant aid at least 35 secondary schools. Out of the very many. Yes, so my question is, has Minister of Finance released that money to the Minister of Education? Because it is not clear, and people from Ministry of Finance in the corridors say they will never release that money.
You need to ask them, not me.
Mr. Chairman.
I'm not the one.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman. I would want really to answer this question at the end of the financial year. If I haven't released the money for a particular entity, but to come in the middle of the year, and you say, because amongst so many, because there are a number of things where we are releasing half, not releasing, and so
yes, members
why not
are
this
raising
particular
issues.
one?
Next week they're opening term 1. So granted, they have to also start. The calendar is beginning. So really, take note. You write somewhere and take note. Uganda and they cross-check.
What?
Government of Uganda and the health
35
schools. And health centers.
Okay.
When we are interrogating them, we found that their reports and the money releases, they are not yet ready. But they had an escape route that since the law provides them by the end of February, we wait until 15th of the coming month. The reports of all the fund releases will be ready and will be ready for us to scrutinize and go through them. We see where the errors and some gaps are. So I think it is on high note that government should wake up and utilize the budget which we pass annually. You find you have allocated some good money, and this money has been requested by a certain agency or a certain ministry, but when it comes to release this money, it becomes a tug of war. I don't know why the Ministry of Finance does this. It's high time the Ministry of Finance styles up to see that all the funds we appropriate in the budget are released on time for effective and a worker plan for the betterment of our people.
Download the app on App Store or Google Play Store now. Vision Digital Experience, the future of media.